Hey everyone! Did you know that honey is often called nature's liquid gold? Every year, American beekeepers harvest a whopping 139 million pounds of honey. That's enough to drizzle a sweet layer over billions of pancakes. But honey isn't just about its delicious taste. It's a nutritional powerhouse packed with hundreds of beneficial nutrients. So how do these golden drops of sweetness come to life? The secret isn't just in the hard work of millions of bees, it's also in the dedication of beekeepers, the modern harvesting and processing techniques, and the careful transportation methods that preserve honey's pure, natural flavor. Join Agriculture Insight as we uncover the incredible journey of honey, from vibrant flower fields to the sweet spoonful on your table. Let's dive in. Honeybees are nature's tiny warriors, with delicate wings but an incredible work ethic. These little powerhouses can fly over 15 miles per hour, visit around 2,000 flowers a day, and tirelessly produce golden drops of honey. Every year, honey contributes more than $175 million to the U.S. economy. When the time is right, beekeepers get to work harvesting honey, a task that requires skill, patience, and attention to every little detail. They start by gently creating a thin stream of smoke, using dry wood, bark, or other natural materials. This smoke is carefully blown into the hive, encouraging the bees to temporarily retreat in a natural and non-disruptive way. The smoke helps keep the bees calm, making the harvest smoother while minimizing stress on the colony. The beekeeper then carefully removes the honey-filled frames, shimmering with golden sweetness, making sure not to damage the hive's structure. This allows the bees to continue their work without major disruption. Using a soft brush, they gently sweep away any remaining bees from the honeycomb, ensuring no harm comes to them. However, beekeepers never take all the honey. A sufficient amount is always left behind to provide the colony with enough nourishment to survive the harsh winter and prepare for the next season. Once harvested, these fragrant, honey-rich frames are neatly placed into specialized containers, ready to be transported to the processing facility. There, they'll go through the final steps to become the pure, delicious honey that we all love. After leaving the farm, those full barrels of honey don't just travel by truck, they're also flown on specialized cargo planes. Up in the sky, tons of honey soar over mountains and rivers, reaching processing plants quickly while staying fresh. Thanks to high-speed transport, the honey avoids weather-related risks, ensuring the purest quality when it reaches consumers. Each flight isn't just carrying honey, it's delivering the sweet taste of nature. Even though the U.S. is known for its advanced machinery, when it comes to harvesting honey, nothing can replace human hands. Hand harvesting protects the delicate structure of the hive and ensures that honey is collected at just the right ripeness, preserving its natural aroma and nutrients. Skilled beekeepers carefully observe their colonies, spotting any health issues early to maintain a sustainable ecosystem. This isn't just a job, it's an art, where every drop of honey is the result of skill, patience, and a deep love for nature. As soon as the honey barrels leave the farm, they are transported to a specialized storage area at the factory, where the temperature is carefully maintained between 37 and 40 degrees Celsius. Here, the honey isn't just stored, it's gently warmed to reduce its viscosity, allowing it to flow more easily. This process is meticulously controlled, degree by degree, ensuring that the honey's natural aroma and valuable nutrients remain intact. This isn't just simple heating, it's an art in honey processing, preserving the essence of nature in every drop. After resting in the warm room, The honeycombs move on to the wax removal machine, where the delicate wax layer is carefully stripped away, clearing the path for the golden honey to be released. High-speed rotating blades glide smoothly over the honeycomb frames, removing the thin layer of wax without damaging the structure of the hive. But this wax doesn't go to waste. It is recycled into beeswax candles, cosmetics, or even new honeycomb frames, helping to sustain nature's cycle. Now, the honeycomb frames are ready for extraction, the moment when pure golden honey finally leaves the hive, thanks to the magic of centrifugal force. The centrifuge spins at incredibly high speeds, generating a powerful force that quickly pulls the honey out of the frames without damaging the delicate honeycomb structure. This allows beekeepers to reuse the frames, reducing material waste, protecting the environment, and optimizing production efficiency. But the process doesn't stop there. Freshly extracted honey still contains tiny impurities, like bits of wax and fine dust, so it immediately goes through a coarse filtration stage before moving on to refinement. It's not just about removing impurities. Fine filtration ensures honey reaches the perfect clarity and smoothness. As the golden honey flows through specialized filters, even the tiniest wax particles are completely removed, guaranteeing absolute purity in every drop. After filtration, the honey is transferred into large storage tanks, where it is gently stirred to ensure uniform flavor and color, preparing it for the final stage of processing. Now, the precious honey is finally ready to be bottled, thanks to an automatic filling machine that operates with absolute precision. With an advanced sensor system, every drop of honey is measured accurately, ensuring that not a single drop goes to waste. This system can fill hundreds of bottles per minute, maximizing efficiency while keeping the honey in its best condition. Right after filling, the bottles move to the capping station, where each cap is securely sealed to protect the honey from air exposure and potential contamination. No bottle is complete without its label, its identity card, in the marketplace. The automatic labeling system ensures that every label is printed clearly and contains all necessary information. Once labeled, the honey bottles are packed neatly into boxes, stacked into large shipments, and are ready to be distributed across the world. But honey isn't the only star. Royal jelly, a highly prized and nutrient-rich substance, is even more valuable. So what makes royal jelly so special? Stick around and find out next. Royal jelly is the food that the queen bee eats throughout her life. A large bee colony can have between 50,000 to 80,000 bees. Only the most powerful bee, the queen bee, has the right to rule. The queen bee's main job is reproduction. She lays thousands of eggs daily at peak times. The survival of the bee colony heavily depends on the queen because without her, the colony would not thrive. People often think royal jelly is a product secreted by the queen bee. In fact, it's not. Royal jelly is made by hardworking worker bees. It's the exclusive food for the queen bee and her larvae. Farmers intervene in the bee colony to temporarily remove the queen and place larvae in artificial cells, tricking worker bees into thinking they are nurturing the future queen, prompting them to produce royal jelly. Royal jelly production season typically lasts from spring to late summer, when flowers bloom and bees have ample food. During this time, worker bees can be active and produce royal jelly regularly. Beekeepers prepare artificial hives, special structures designed to replace natural beehives for easier harvesting of royal jelly. Each artificial hive typically includes a frame with several small cells, known as cup cells. These cells mimic the natural cells in a hive where the queen lays her eggs and raises larvae. The process starts with selecting larvae less than 3 days old from the natural hive. These larvae are then transferred to the cup cells in the artificial hive. The worker bees then begin to produce royal jelly, and nourish these larvae as if preparing for a new queen's arrival. To enhance efficiency, beekeepers may use additional techniques like adding wax sheets or safe synthetic materials to shape the cup cells. These artificial cells need to be arranged to ensure optimal space for worker bees to work and produce royal jelly. Typically, each cell is spaced about 1 centimeter apart. In each artificial cell, usually only one larva is placed to ensure that worker bees focus all their resources on nurturing that larva with royal jelly. About 10 to 20 worker bees directly care for and secrete royal jelly for each larva throughout the nurturing process. Besides producing royal jelly, worker bees also have the primary task of collecting nectar. On average, worker bees can work 10 to 12 hours a day. Worker bees often fly within a range of 1.5 to 3 kilometers from their hive to collect nectar and pollen. The division of labor among worker bees in the hive is very flexible, with different bees participating in tasks such as collecting pollen, nectar, caring for the hive, and secreting royal jelly. This ensures that each larva receives a plentiful and high-quality supply of royal jelly. About 3 days after the worker bees start feeding the larvae, the royal jelly is ready for harvesting, which is when it has reached its peak quality. If left too long, the worker bees will stop secreting royal jelly, and the larvae will begin to develop into queens or mature bees. Beekeepers then remove the artificial hives from the main hive. Using specialized tools, they gently detach the larvae from each cell. These larvae are typically not used in royal jelly production. The main goal is to collect the jelly. Royal jelly is harvested directly from the cells using small tools, often tweezers. Beekeepers must handle the jelly delicately to avoid contamination or damage. Royal jelly is a slightly thick white to pale yellow liquid, depending on the quality of the bee colony. Each artificial cell usually contains about 0.1 to 0.2 grams of royal jelly. However, when harvested on a large scale from hundreds to thousands of cells, the amount of royal jelly collected can be substantial. An artificial hive can be reused about 10 to 15 times in one season. Each cycle involves removing the old larva and inserting a new one. After harvesting, royal jelly must be immediately preserved in cool conditions, refrigerated or frozen, to maintain quality during transport to the factory. After harvesting, royal jelly needs to be stored under strict conditions to ensure quality. Royal jelly is very sensitive to light and high temperatures. It oxidizes, loses color, and degrades in quality. Thus, it must be stored in opaque or dark-colored jars or containers to avoid direct light exposure. Refrigeration is the most common preservation method. Royal jelly should be kept at temperatures from 2 to 5 degrees Celsius in the refrigerator. At this temperature, royal jelly can maintain its quality for about 6 months. Freezing, to further extend its shelf life, royal jelly can be frozen at temperatures from -18 degrees Celsius to -20 degrees Celsius. When stored in the freezer, royal jelly can retain its quality for up to 1 to 2 years without degradation. Before use, it can be slowly thawed in the refrigerator to preserve its nutrients. Upon arrival at the factory, royal jelly undergoes strict quality checks. Samples are tested for color, taste, purity, and physical chemical indicators such as moisture content, protein levels, and nutrients. Microbiological testing is also crucial to ensure the royal jelly is free from contamination. Harvested royal jelly may contain impurities such as beeswax, small hive debris, or other contaminants. It is filtered through special filters to remove these impurities. After coarse filtration, royal jelly undergoes a refining stage. This may involve deeper filtration processes to achieve the highest purity, removing all impurities and harmful microorganisms. In some cases, royal jelly may be treated with low heat, pasteurization, to kill bacteria without losing essential nutrients. However, this process must be carefully controlled, as high temperatures can damage the nutrients in royal jelly. After filtration and refining, royal jelly is packaged in sterile plastic or glass containers. These containers must be vacuum sealed or airtight to prevent oxidation and preserve royal jelly in the best condition. In addition to direct packaging, royal jelly is also processed into pills and dietary supplements. First, the royal jelly is spread evenly on large trays, then put into a freezer at -20 degrees Celsius for 12 hours. At which point the royal jelly will freeze into large pieces. The royal jelly chunks are put into a grinder that turns them into powder. The royal jelly powder is then put into a press to form tablets. These tablets are packed in glass bottles of 100 tablets each. Thousands of bottles of tablets have been packaged with beautiful packaging. Finally, they are packaged into large crates, shipped ready for export to consumers around the world. Hello everyone, welcome to Agriculture Insight. Have you ever wondered where the journey of a Christmas tree begins? Every Christmas season, these lush green trees with their gentle pine scent bring joy and the festive spirit to millions of families. But to create those magical holiday moments, their journey is truly incredible. From tiny seeds carefully planted by hard-working farmers, with the help of modern machinery, Christmas trees slowly grow and thrive, full of life and beauty. Today, across the United States, over 100 million Christmas trees are being nurtured on thousands of farms, ready to bring holiday cheer to homes everywhere. As winter arrives, these trees are not just harvested, they carry with them the love of nature and the hope of spreading joy to every family they reach. This is more than a story about trees, it's about the warm memories and the magic that Christmas brings. Let's get started now. Let's not keep you waiting any longer. Our story begins in the vast nurseries spread across the United States, where farmers and modern machinery work tirelessly to prepare for the magical journey of millions of Christmas trees. Every story begins with a small seed. The seeds, often from popular varieties like loblolly pine or Fraser fir, are the start of what will one day become magnificent Christmas trees. Next, the seeds continue their journey in nursery trays. The automatic seeding machine ensures precise planting while working with trays filled with carefully prepared soil. The soil in the trays is typically loose, nutrient-rich, and treated to maintain the right moisture levels, providing the ideal conditions for Christmas tree seeds to sprout. Next, the automatic seeding machine carefully places each Christmas tree seed into trays filled with nutrient-rich soil, with the depth and spacing set just right. This system makes sure every cell gets only one seed, giving it the best chance to sprout and grow evenly. Once the seeds are placed, a thin layer of soil may be added on top to protect them and retain moisture, helping the young trees grow evenly and healthily from the very beginning. The seedling trays are then transferred to a state-of-the-art nursery equipped with an automated irrigation system and sensors to monitor humidity, temperature, and light levels. This ensures optimal growing conditions, promoting high germination rates and uniform seedling growth. After about a month in the nursery, the young Christmas trees grow strong enough to be transplanted into the larger fields. Before planting in the larger fields, the soil is thoroughly prepared using modern machinery. Then, the semi-automatic planter streamlines the process of planting young Christmas tree saplings with precision and efficiency. Equipped with a seeding area at the back, workers assist by carefully placing the saplings into planting slots as the machine moves across the field. The machine ensures consistent spacing and depth, while workers monitor and adjust for accuracy, creating the perfect blend of technology and human care. Throughout their growth, Christmas trees are given meticulous care to ensure they thrive. Modern pivot irrigation system provides even water supply to entire large garden. Christmas trees also require careful pest management, and modern spraying equipment ensures effective and efficient absorption of protective treatments, keeping the trees healthy and thriving. Farmers regularly clear weeds using machinery to prevent competition for nutrients. After about a year of dedicated care, the young Christmas trees are ready to be harvested and transformed into festive decorations. Modern machinery equipped with vibrating systems gently loosens the tree roots from the soil without causing any damage. Following the machines, farmers carefully collect plants and load them into shipping containers to the potting area. Here, the trees go through a meticulous cleaning process to remove any remaining soil and debris, ensuring they look their best. Once cleaned, they are carefully positioned into small plant pots filled with nutrient-rich soil to keep them fresh and stable during transport. Each tree is inspected for quality before being prepared for shipment, ensuring they arrive in perfect condition, ready to bring holiday cheer to consumers. For larger Christmas trees, the care process takes much longer. It can take up to 10 years of nurturing to grow a tree that stands around 8 feet tall. During this time, farmers regularly trim the trees to shape them, ensuring they look their best. Trimming Christmas tree branches can be done either manually or with specialized machines designed for precision and efficiency. When trimming by hand, farmers meticulously cut each branch, paying close attention to the tree's symmetry and overall shape to ensure it meets the high standards expected for a perfect Christmas tree. While machines equipped with rotating blades or adjustable guides ensure consistent shaping across multiple trees, saving time and maintaining a uniform appearance. Trees are usually shaped with supports or frames during growth to ensure the trunk grows straight and achieves the best shape. In modern farms, each tree is identified with a QR code, making tree management easy. Harvesting large Christmas trees with a saw is a careful and methodical process to ensure the tree remains intact and undamaged. Workers use sharp, specialized saws to cut through the trunk at the base, often just above ground level. The cutting is done steadily and with precision to avoid splintering the wood or damaging the tree's overall shape. Once cut, the tree is gently laid down. Some other farms use more modern cutters or use machines to dig up the entire pine tree stump. Next, the Christmas tree is netted using modern machinery. This process is quick and efficient, ensuring the tree is securely wrapped for transportation. The tree is fed into a netting machine, which automatically stretches a flexible net over the tree from top to bottom, gently compressing the branches against the trunk without causing any damage. The tree, after being netted, moves continuously to the container at the back, where it is compressed into square bundles to maximize space efficiency. This not only makes the tree compact and easy to handle, but also protects the branches during transit. They are then transported to the staging area and ready for delivery to the customer. In other places, Christmas trees grown in the forest are extremely difficult to transport and require the help of helicopters. Once the trees are cut and prepared, they are attached to long cables beneath the helicopter. The helicopter, equipped with specialized lifting equipment, carefully picks up the bundles and swiftly flies them over the rugged terrain, bypassing obstacles that would make ground transport difficult. Each trip is meticulously planned to optimize load capacity and minimize flight time, ensuring both speed and safety. Upon arrival at the staging area, the bundles are gently lowered to the ground and detached, ready for further processing. This method not only saves time, but also reduces environmental impact by minimizing the need for heavy ground vehicles in sensitive forest areas. At the staging area, after being transported by helicopter, workers carefully carry each Christmas tree to the netting machine, ensuring no damage occurs during handling. The netting machine is designed for precision, using a rotating mechanism to wrap the tree securely with multiple loops of strong, stretchable twine. This wrapping process compresses the branches tightly against the trunk, making the tree more compact while protecting its shape and preventing damage during transport. Once the tree is fully wrapped, it is gently placed onto an automatic conveyor belt. The trees are misted with a light spray of water to keep their needles fresh and green throughout the journey. This step is particularly important as the trees often travel long distances to reach stores and families across the United States. This careful process ensures that each Christmas tree arrives in perfect condition, ready to bring joy and festive cheer to homes nationwide. Finally, the wrapped Christmas trees are carefully placed onto an automatic conveyor belt, which smoothly transports them into the waiting trucks. Once inside, the trees are neatly arranged to maximize space and stability during transport to families. In addition, unsold Christmas trees are neatly arranged into pallets and carefully stored in a large area, ensuring not only convenient preservation, but also ease of transportation later on. You've just learned the whole process of growing Christmas trees in America. Now, let's witness the process of harvesting them in Europe, where Christmas originated. As you can see, before becoming the symbol of the holiday season, the Christmas tree had quite a long journey. However, the tradition of decorating Christmas trees wasn't always present in the United States. The Christmas tree first appeared in the US during the 19th century, brought by German immigrants who carried their custom of decorating trees for the holiday season. In the early days, these trees were simply adorned with candles, fruits, and handmade ornaments. By 1851, the first commercial Christmas tree market was established in New York, marking a major turning point in making the tree a centerpiece of the holiday season. Since then, the Christmas tree has become an essential part of family celebrations, symbolizing joy, togetherness, and the warm spirit of Christmas. The price of a Christmas tree can vary depending on its size, type, and location. Smaller trees typically cost between $30 and $50, while larger, more beautiful trees can go up to $100 or more. Besides decorating spaces for the holiday, the production and harvesting process of Christmas trees also has some interesting aspects. For example, a Christmas tree can take 6 to 10 years to grow to the ideal height for sale. To maintain the tree's quality, growers must trim the trees every year to ensure they have a nice, even shape. A fun fact is that harvested trees are often covered with netting or string to maintain their shape during transport, and the trees can revive when placed in water a few days after being cut. Once a Christmas tree makes its way into an American home, it finally gets its moment to shine. Each tree is beautifully adorned with twinkling lights, sparkling ornaments, and a proud golden star perched on top. It's more than just a decoration, it becomes the centerpiece of family gatherings, where loved ones come together to share joy, laughter, and create warm, lasting memories. In addition to being cultivated as the dazzling centerpiece of Christmas celebrations, pine trees are also grown and cared for in specialized forests to harvest pine nuts, a product rich in nutritional and economic value. The process begins with pollinating the pine cones, done either manually or using specialized equipment to ensure even pollination. Once the cones have matured and naturally dried on the trees, they are carefully harvested to preserve their quality. The process of harvesting pine cones using an aerial lift begins with moving the specialized lift or platform to the appropriate position under the tree canopy. The equipment is adjusted to raise the workers to the correct height, allowing them to easily reach the branches with ripe cones. Workers then use specialized cutting tools to gently detach the cones without damaging the tree and place them into collection baskets. The entire process is carried out safely and efficiently, thanks to modern lifting systems and strict safety measures. The harvested pine cones are then transported to a processing plant. Here, the cones are dried to naturally separate the shells. Advanced machinery efficiently extracts the pine nuts from the cones, ensuring their shape and quality remain intact. Once separated, the nuts go through a thorough cleaning process to remove impurities, followed by another drying step to eliminate any remaining moisture. Finally, the pine nuts are vacuum sealed in specialized bags to preserve their flavor and quality for extended periods, meeting the needs of both domestic and export markets. In addition to harvesting pine nuts, pine trees are also a vital resource for producing resin, a high-value product used across many industries. The resin harvesting process begins with selecting mature trees with large, healthy trunks. Farmers use a gentle scoring technique to create small grooves on the tree's bark, allowing the resin to flow out from the tree's vascular system. These grooves are carefully designed to ensure the tree's growth and health are not compromised. The resin is collected in specialized troughs or buckets and then transported to processing facilities. At the plant, the raw resin undergoes filtration to remove impurities like bark fragments and dirt. It is then heated and distilled to separate its key components. Products derived from pine resin are widely used in industries such as adhesives, paints, and even pharmaceuticals. Hello everyone, welcome back to Agriculture Insight. This is the biggest cranberry bogs in the United States. Are you impressed with this scene? 814 billion pounds. That's a massive number. But it's also the amount of cranberries American farmers harvested in 2024. Today, join me as we dive into the fascinating journey of this small but mighty fruit, cranberries. From the vibrant red bogs in the United States, where ripe cranberries are harvested in a unique way, to the modern factories, where they're transformed into juice, jam, and frozen cranberries. We'll explore how farmers meticulously care for each cranberry plant, use the clever water harvesting technique to maximize efficiency, and apply advanced technology to ensure outstanding quality and nutrition in every product. So, grab your rubber boots and let's wade into the colorful world of cranberries together. Cranberries are a unique gift from nature to North America. These vibrant berries thrive in wetlands with cool climates, and when it comes to cranberry farming, we can't overlook Wisconsin, Massachusetts, and New Jersey, the golden states of this fruit. Wisconsin, in particular, is considered the cranberry capital thanks to its fertile soil and abundant water resources. Now, do you think cranberries grow underwater? That's a fun misconception. In reality, these berries are cultivated on soft sandy fields and are only flooded with water during harvest season. When the time comes, the sight of bogs covered with floating red berries is truly a breathtaking natural masterpiece, captivating anyone lucky enough to witness it. The cranberry harvest season is when autumn arrives. Cranberry fields across the U.S. dress up in vibrant shades of red, marking the busiest time of the year for farmers. This unique harvesting process is a perfect blend of nature and technology, creating a spectacle as beautiful as it is efficient. To kick off the harvest, the bogs where cranberries grow are flooded with water to a depth of about 12 to 18 inches. Why the water? Thanks to the natural air pockets inside cranberries, the ripe berries float to the surface, making them easy to collect. Cranberries are typically soaked in water for 12 to 24 hours before the harvesting process begins. Next, a specially designed harvesting machine enters the flooded bog. Equipped with gentle rotating arms, the machine lightly agitates the vines, causing the ripe berries to detach and float to the surface. This method protects the plants and ensures the berries remain fresh and intact. To help the cranberries rise to the top more effectively, water agitators or paddles are often used to create small waves, loosening any berries still caught in the vines. The bright red berries then form a striking layer on the water's surface, making them easier to collect. This innovative process not only maximizes efficiency, but also minimizes waste, ensuring a high-quality harvest every time. Once the cranberries cover the water's surface, farmers use large floating booms to corral them into smaller areas. These booms act like enormous necklaces, gathering millions of cranberries into manageable clusters and keeping them from drifting away. The sight of orange booms curving through the vibrant red water under the soft autumn sunlight is nothing short of a living work of art. Meanwhile, farmers don waterproof waders, stepping carefully into the chilly, ankle-deep water to guide the berries manually. Using lightweight wooden or plastic rakes, they gently push any stray cranberries toward the booms, ensuring no berry is left behind. To aid the process, high-pressure water jets are sometimes used to gently spray the vines, dislodging any cranberries that may still cling to the plant. This ensures even the most stubborn berries float to the surface, making the harvest as thorough as possible. Once the cranberries are gathered, the vacuum pump system takes over. The berries are suctioned through large pipes and transferred directly into big trucks. This system works quickly while ensuring the berries aren't damaged. In addition, an inclined conveyor belt is often used to move the cranberries from the vacuum pump up and directly into the storage compartments on the trucks. There's also a high-pressure water spray system that helps remove debris and impurities from the fruit. From the fields, these fully loaded trucks head straight to nearby processing facilities, where the next stage of cranberry preparation begins. This is a wet harvesting process that combines tradition and modern technology, making cranberry growing an efficient and beautiful operation. This seamless combination not only preserves the quality of the berries, but also highlights the innovation and dedication behind this complex process. In some other farms, while still using the wet harvesting method, a slightly different type of machine is employed. This machine integrates a water agitator, conveyor belt, and high-pressure spray system. It gently stirs the water to separate the ripe cranberries from the branches. The cranberries are then directed through the spray system and into floating wooden bins positioned right next to the machine. From there, farmers transport these bins to a collection area where the cranberries are prepared for their journey to the processing facilities. In addition to wet harvesting, cranberries are also dry harvested. This method is used by small farms. Farmers use specialized mechanical harvesters, often equipped with comb-like teeth or possibly harvesters, to gently lift the fruit off the vines while keeping the plant intact. These machines carefully transfer the cranberries to collection bins, ensuring minimal bruising and preserving their freshness. There is also a machine similar to wet harvesting. After harvest, cranberries can be packaged directly, frozen, dried, or made into jellied cranberries. First, we will explore the cranberry packing facility. After cranberries are harvested, they are transported to processing facilities for thorough post-harvest handling. The process begins with a cleaning stage, where the berries are washed with high-pressure water sprays to remove debris such as leaves, twigs, and soil. Next, the cranberries are sent through a sorting system using advanced optical sensors or laser scanners to separate high-quality berries from damaged or underdeveloped ones. The selected cranberries then undergo a quality check to ensure they meet size, color, and firmness standards. Finally, the berries are either packed fresh into ventilated bags or boxes with clear information about the expiration date and manufacturer and ready for shipment to the supermarket. In addition, cranberries are also packed in large wooden crates for storage in warehouses. Next, let's go to dried cranberry processing. The drying process for cranberries begins with carefully selected fresh berries that are thoroughly washed and sorted to remove any debris or damaged fruit. The cranberries are then lightly scored or punctured to allow moisture to escape more easily during drying. Next, they are placed in large, temperature-controlled drying chambers, where warm air is circulated evenly to dehydrate the berries without overheating or damaging them. This process typically takes several hours, ensuring the cranberries retain their rich color, flavor, and nutritional value. Once dried to the desired moisture content, they are lightly coated with a small amount of sugar or oil to enhance taste and prevent sticking. Finally, the dried cranberries are packed into airtight containers to maintain freshness and are ready to be distributed for use in snacks, baking, or other culinary delights. Next, let's explore the cranberry drying process at another factory. Next is the process of freezing cranberries. The cleaned cranberries are then rapidly chilled using a technique called flash freezing, where they are exposed to extremely low temperatures, typically around -40 degrees Fahrenheit. This method ensures that the berries freeze quickly, preserving their natural texture, flavor, and nutritional content without forming large ice crystals. After freezing, the cranberries are transferred to cold storage facilities set at consistent freezing temperatures to maintain their quality. Once fully frozen, they are packaged in airtight, freezer-safe bags or containers to prevent freezer burn and moisture loss. Cranberries are also transformed into smooth, tangy jellied cranberry. The cooked mixture is strained to remove skins and seeds, leaving a ruby red liquid that is poured into sterilized cans or jars by automated filling lines. The containers are then vacuum sealed, cooled, labeled, and packaged, ensuring freshness and quality for every holiday table. Additionally, cranberries are also made into juice. The cranberry juice bottling line is a seamless operation where the fresh juice is pre-pasteurized to ensure safety and preserve the fresh taste. The bottles move along the conveyor belt to be labeled and packaged, ready to bring the cranberry flavor to everyone. The process of harvesting and processing cranberries is fascinating. But have you ever wondered how American farmers manage to grow over 814 billion of these little red gems? Let's dive into the journey that starts with the soil, the foundation of every cranberry miracle. In areas with cold winters, planting of cranberry trees begins as soon as the frost has melted and the soil is dry enough to work. First, farmers spread a layer of sand over the ice. Farmers spread sand over cranberry bogs to improve growing conditions and ensure good plant growth. This layer of sand rejuvenates the cranberry plants by covering and protecting the rhizomes, promoting new root growth and improving plant stability. In addition, the sand helps control weeds and pests by creating a natural barrier that prevents them from thriving. Once the soil is ready, cranberry cuttings are planted in rows or scattered evenly across the bog, then lightly pressed into the soil to encourage rooting. After planting, proper irrigation is crucial, so a network of water channels and drainage systems is installed to maintain consistent moisture levels. Over the next few years, the young vines are nurtured with precise watering, fertilizing, and weed control until they establish a dense, productive mat of plants ready for harvest. Every year, cranberries usually bloom in late spring or early summer, and their pollination often relies on the help of bees. That's why farmers often keep bees near cranberry bogs. This relationship between bees and cranberry plants not only boosts economic benefits, but also plays a vital role in preserving the natural ecosystem. Hello everyone, welcome back to Agriculture Insight. Modern technology has changed the entire agricultural landscape of the United States. Even the harvesting and processing of fodder crops for animal feed is done by machines. In the United States, 8.2 million acres are used to grow fodder crops, including alfalfa and corn. With such an enormous area dedicated to fodder crops, it's fascinating to see how advanced machinery and innovative techniques play a crucial role in transforming these plants into essential resources for livestock. Join us as we explore the vast fields where these crops are harvested using cutting-edge technology and follow the journey through meticulous silage and processing techniques that turn them into nutrient-rich feed ready to support the livestock industry. Let's get started. Alfalfa is known as the queen of grasses due to its outstanding nutritional content, especially protein and fiber, which are essential for livestock. Alfalfa is usually harvested 3 to 4 times a year when the plant is in the pre-flowering stage, because this is when the protein content is highest. The process of harvesting alfalfa is fast and efficient, thanks to advanced machines that not only cut the crop, but also integrate a suction system to collect and transfer fresh alfalfa directly into attached storage bins. Once harvested, the fresh alfalfa is immediately transported to the livestock area, where it is fed directly to the animals without any additional processing steps. This method not only saves time but also provides a high-protein, fiber-rich feed that promotes livestock health and boosts productivity. It's an effective solution for large-scale farms that need a reliable supply of fresh feed every day. In addition to harvesting alfalfa for fresh feed, it is also collected for silage production. This process perfectly showcases the seamless integration of advanced technology and large-scale agriculture. Specialized mowing machines are deployed across the fields, cutting lush alfalfa stems cleanly and arranging them into uniform rows. With fully automated operation, these machines ensure that every row is cut precisely and evenly, laying the groundwork for the next steps in the collection process. On fields where small rows of alfalfa have already been formed, high-tech forage gathering machines move along the rows, combining multiple smaller rows into larger, more compact ones. This process not only optimizes field space, but also makes the collection faster and more efficient. These modern gathering machines are designed to operate smoothly across vast fields, ensuring the forage is tightly packed, retaining its freshness and nutritional value. Next, specialized suction and processing machines take over the final stage of handling. These machines use powerful suction to collect all the forage from the large rows, simultaneously shredding it on site. The processed forage is then transferred via an automatic conveyor system and loaded directly into large storage bins attached to trucks. These trucks continuously transport the shredded forage to designated silage sites where it is stored and preserved for livestock feeding. This fully automated process not only ensures high efficiency, but also maintains the quality of the alfalfa, providing a nutrient-rich feed source for large-scale farms across the United States. Every step in the operation is carefully optimized to deliver precision, speed, and sustainability, supporting the needs of modern agriculture. The massive piles of alfalfa silage gathered from trucks are concentrated in designated silage areas with leveled surfaces and proper drainage systems. Once the alfalfa is collected into large piles, farmers use heavy roller tractors or specialized machinery to compress each layer tightly. This compaction process removes any air pockets between the layers, reducing the risk of spoilage during fermentation. Afterward, the piles are sealed with specialized plastic coverings, which are secured with sandbags or heavy weights to ensure an airtight seal. This step prevents air from entering and creates an ideal anaerobic environment, allowing natural lactic acid bacteria to ferment the forage effectively. As a result, the silage retains its nutritional quality and can be preserved for extended periods without spoiling. When it's time to use the silage, farmers utilize specialized cutting machines to slice off layers of silage into manageable blocks, or they use suction equipment to extract just the right amount needed. The silage is then transferred to an automated feed mixer where it's blended with other nutritional ingredients such as grains or minerals to create a well-balanced feed ration for the livestock. Once mixed, this nutrient-rich feed is delivered directly to the feeding troughs in the farm, ensuring the cattle receive a wholesome and optimized diet. Silage made from alfalfa is a high-protein, energy-rich feed that is highly beneficial for livestock, especially dairy and beef cattle. In addition to gathering alfalfa into large piles, American farmers also use the technique of compressing forage into large bales and sealing them with specialized polyethylene wrap for silage preservation. After the forage is harvested and chopped, modern baling machines gather it from the field, compress it tightly, and form uniform bales. These bales are then immediately wrapped in multiple layers of plastic film. This wrap is not only waterproof and airtight, but also durable enough to protect the bales during transportation or outdoor storage. This method is highly effective, especially for farms that need to transport forage over long distances. After 4 weeks of fermentation, the forage inside the bales becomes soft, retains its full nutritional value, and develops a mild, tangy aroma that livestock find highly appealing. On farms, farmers use specialized bale cutting machines to remove the plastic wrap, shred the forage, and put it into the mixer. Then the mixer will mix the alfalfa with nutrients, and then pour it directly into the feed trough for livestock. At some other farms, this feeding process is entirely automated, with high-tech machinery handling every step efficiently and seamlessly. The overhead conveyor feeding system for dairy cows is a modern technology that optimizes the distribution of feed quickly and accurately. It is pre-prepared at a central processing area and loaded onto the conveyor through an automatic feeding system. The conveyor moves along the corridor above the cow stalls, stopping at each section to release a precisely measured amount of feed into the feeding trough in front of each cow. In addition to alfalfa, corn silage is also an excellent choice for livestock. The process of harvesting corn for silage in the United States is a precise operation aimed at maximizing its nutritional value for livestock. Farmers harvest corn at the ideal stage, typically when the kernels are in the dough stage and the moisture content is around 65%. Forage harvesters are used to chop the entire corn plant into small, uniform pieces. Corn silage is incredibly popular among American dairy and beef farmers due to its high energy content, affordability, and ability to provide consistent feed throughout the year. Its versatility and efficient storage methods make it a cornerstone of animal agriculture, particularly in states like Wisconsin, Iowa, and California. As a reliable feed source, corn silage supports the large-scale production of milk and meat that drives the U.S. agricultural economy. Its widespread use highlights the importance of advanced farming techniques and efficient feed management in modern American agriculture. The cost of forage harvesters used for harvesting corn silage can vary significantly depending on the brand, size, and features of the machine. Entry-level models, typically suited for smaller farms, can start at around $100,000 to $150,000, offering basic chopping and loading capabilities. Many farmers offset these costs by leasing equipment or opting for used machines, which can be a more affordable alternative without compromising performance. Similar to alfalfa, corn is finely chopped directly in the field and then transported to designated storage areas for silage production. At these sites, the chopped corn is piled into large heaps on flat, concrete surfaces. As each layer of chopped corn is added to the pile, heavy roller-equipped tractors move back and forth to tightly compact the material. This compaction process is critical as it removes all air pockets within the corn pile, creating the ideal anaerobic environment for lactic acid bacteria to thrive. Once the corn pile reaches the desired size, the entire surface is sealed with specialized plastic sheeting. This cover is securely held in place with sandbags or other heavy weights to prevent air and water from entering. The silage fermentation process typically lasts 4 to 6 weeks, during which lactic acid bacteria lower the pH of the corn, preserving the material for an extended period without compromising its nutritional value. When needed, farmers use automatic silage cutters and mixers to feed livestock without the need for human labor. The machine uses powerful blades to cut through the compacted silage, ensuring even extraction of feed material without disrupting the storage structure. The mixer has a rotating blade unit that rotates continuously to ensure the feed is evenly mixed. Some advanced models also allow for the addition of supplements during the mixing process, ensuring precise nutrition for livestock. After mixing, the silage is dispensed directly into the livestock feed trough, saving time and effort while maintaining feed quality. Corn silage provides a high-energy feed thanks to the starch content in the kernels, while also supplying fiber from the stalks and leaves, promoting better digestion for livestock. This silage preservation method offers a long-term storage solution, especially useful during winter or when fresh feed becomes scarce. It ensures a steady feed supply, supporting the stability of livestock farming and significantly boosting meat and milk production. So that's where the journey of alfalfa and corn ends here. Are you amazed by modern agricultural technology? If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with us to uncover more fascinating stories about modern agriculture.